And once again, what's up, my fellow patriots? How are y'all doing out there in America, land of the free, home of the brave? Me, the Wicked Wizard, back with another video about your favorite congressman in the whole wide world, Mr. Jamie Ratskins. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. He likes to melt down a lot. Anyway, let's check out his some of his meltdowns here. Let's start with this one here, where he had a meltdown because back and what was this 2023? At that point, Kevin McCarthy released the January 6 tapes to Tucker Carlson. He big mad about it because the truth was coming out much.
Tucker Carlson is a pro-Putin, pro-Orban, pro-autocrat propagandist. So while we've got the President of the United States over in Ukraine expressing solidarity with the forces of democratic freedom, Kevin McCarthy is releasing these tapes to one network, not making it public for everybody, not giving it to CNN and MSNBC and the New York Times, Washington Post, giving it to Fox News and to Tucker Carlson so he can forward his propaganda theories. And as you say,
no, so he could actually air it and show you what's in them, where CNN would cover it up and only show you cherry pick clips. Carlson showed all of it, so yeah, that's why he's big mad. He knows that they're getting found out.
This is a serious security risk. I mean, the reason, there's thousands of hours of footage that are out there already, but the reason all of it wasn't released is precisely because it lays out floor design, it lays out evacuation routes,
in a public building. Floor design of a public building. Anybody can go in there and take a tour. Okay.
Lays out where the vice president went. It lays out where senior members of Congress were evacuated and so on. So I hope.
Yeah, it also showed where Nancy Pelosi went, and she had her daughter with her, and she had a film crew there. Yeah, that was a good one. Here's another one. This time he has a meltdown about that Robert Hur's report on the Biden classified document.
This is a memory test, but it's not a memory test for President Biden. It's a memory test for all of America.
Because Biden.
Do we
so
remember
confident.
Fascism? Remember Nazism?
It was in Italy. Yeah,
remember
it was in Germany.
Communism and totalitarianism?
That was in Russia,
Have we completely
China.
forgotten the
North
sacrifices
Korea?
of our parents and grandparents in
Not at
prior
all.
generations?
Nope.
Well, we
not
play
even close.
pin the tail on the donkey in this wild goose chase. All of these silly games. Donald Trump entertains authoritarian hustler Viktor Orban at Mar-a-Lago for the weekend, and Orban comes out to declare that if we indeed sleepwalk into another Trump presidency, Trump will, quote, not give a single penny to Ukraine. That's what all of this is about. It's about trying to pull the wool over the eyes of America.
No, Jamie, it's not. It's we do not want to give money to Ukraine. Whatever. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. But here we go. This has got to be a real good one. This is where after they shot Trump in the head, he came out to try to ban guns. He made sure that one guy had a gun, but yeah.
Mass shootings have become so frequent that we don't even hear about them anymore. Since the mass shooting in Butler, there have already been at least 10 additional mass shootings in America, 2 of which took place the same day that former President Trump was targeted. One of the mass shootings on that violent Saturday, July 13th, happened at 11 p.m. at a nightclub in Birmingham, Alabama, where 4 people were shot dead and 10 others wounded. This means, amazingly, that the Butler attack was not even the deadliest mass shooting to happen in America on that day.
You hear this guy? You hear this nonsense? I wonder what the makeup of those shooters was. And then we got to get into this one. This is a good one too. We done took away all his slush funds, right? Yeah, he's super big mad that we took his money away from him. Let's watch.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, you didn't create U.S. aid. The United States Congress did for the American people.
No, it did not. Congress had zero to do with it, and it's not U.S. aid. It's USAID. So lies right off the bat. What do we like 30 not even 13 seconds into the video, he's told two lies.
And just like Elon Musk did not create U.S. aid, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are.
No, he did have the power to stop it. Well, he had the power to point out all the waste, fraud, and abuse and bring that to the government's attention, and so Trump could stop it. So, yeah, he did. And no, you didn't stop anything, so...
We're gonna stop him.
Sure you are.
Elon Musk, you may have illegally seized power over the financial payment systems of the United States Department of Treasury, but you
illegally seized power over the United States Treasury. Really? That's what he did? Oh my God, these people.
You don't control the money of the American people. The United States Congress does that. Under Article 1 of the Constitution.
Congress does control the purse strings. No argument there.
And just like the president, who is elected to something, cannot impound the money of the people, we don't have a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk. And that's going to become real clear.
No, we had a government of accountability, a Department of Accountability of Government Spending or some nonsense that it was already there. They just renamed it Doge and put actual people who are going to find waste, fraud, abuse in charge. He big man. He big man.
This illegal, unconstitutional interference with congressional power is threatening lives all over the world. I'm here.
Hey man, you can't stop the $8 billion to make Sesame Street in freaking Iraq. That'll kill people. Hey man, you got to cut back. You got to give them people in Moldova, the $6 million so they can castrate themselves. We definitely need to pay for gender studies in Kenya. Otherwise, people will die, right?
Hearing from my constituents who work for USAID and USAID contractors in Maryland, in Washington, all over the world, and they're telling us that this is a killer in terms of their cutoff of the HIV and AIDS preemption. It's a killer in terms of anti-malarial education. It's a
here you go. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody gonna die if America doesn't pay for the entire world to do whatever they want and their stupid projects. And by the way, Jamie Raskin, here it is right there. USAID. It's not USAID. It's the United States Agency for International Development. And it was created by executive order by President John F. Kennedy on November 3rd, 1961, as a part of a broader effort to streamline and modernize U.S. foreign aid programs. Yeah, at the time, it was needed. We were trying to avoid the Vietnam War. We were at Cold War with Russia. So we wanted to help people. But like all programs that are started with good intentions, they turn out to be evil in the end when people start to steal from them, commit fraud, waste billions of dollars on nonsense. And it's just all kickbacks. It's like a circle. So Jamie Raskin says, I'm going to write this bill. I am going to send $1 billion to the starving children in Africa and give them medicine so they can get fed and not get AIDS, right? So that money goes to an NGO, some sort of a place that's going to take a bunch off the top because their salaries are, millions and millions of dollars. And then, of course, they take money and kick it back to his campaign, right? So he gets the kickbacks so he can have money in the campaign. And then maybe a tenth of that money makes it to Africa to help starving children not get AIDS and starve to death, which they starve to death and get AIDS anyway, because it gets stolen over there as well from those people. So it's all a scam. Of course, he was
No
big
kings
mad at
and
the
we've
no
got no
kings.
slaves. We've got no masters and no serfs. Those of us who aspire and attain to public office are nothing but the servants of the people. And the moment that somebody in public office begins to act like the master of the people, that is the moment to evict, eject, reject, impeach, try, convict, and start all over again.
Really?
No king.
So screw the will of the people, right? It doesn't matter that Donald Trump got the popular vote, won all 7 swing states, and that every one of his issues is he's on the 20% side. The rest of the country's on the 80% side. Yeah, he's trying to subvert the will of the people. Anyway, this is basically how U.S. AID went into effect. What happened with it? So you got your lefty amateur looters, and then you got your professional looters. Look at all them. Every single one of those people is a multi-millionaire on a $175,000 a year government salary. How's that happen? Yeah, okay. This Jamie Raskin boy, I tell you, he's too much. Anyway, let me know what you think about him down in the comments. Is he a good congressperson? Is he full of it? What do you think? What do we think about the USAID? Are millions of people gonna die if we stop funding all these crazy programs? And don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to sub up so I can continue to help Donald Trump make America great again. Share this video far and wide. Let some people see it. And until next time, peace.